Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Kyle Orvis, your favorite TinFoil Realist, not theorist. Let's get into the reaction. So I'm looking for the conspiracy type of songs. I got real fired up in my most recent reaction. Most recent couple reactions. So I've got a couple requests in my Discord. Today's is going to be Cloned Rappers by Tom MacDonald and Sad Rappers by Tom MacDonald. I am excited to get into this. Oh, this song's a couple years old. And almost 5 million views. It's crazy. Fully independent. My God. This shit is resonating with people, apparently. Let's get into it. Tom MacDonald, Cloned Rappers. Kyle Orvis, your favorite TinFoil Realist, not theorist. Let's go.
Yeah. The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. But the
Yo, what? Oh.
Yeah. The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. But the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after.
Yo, this is a very fucking intense topic. There's been a lot of talk about different cloned rappers, cloned people. Human cloning, that shit started like 1999. I remember seeing a clip of this girl who owned a company out of the Bahamas that was in Canada that was cloning a baby. This is in 99. I don't know what year we cloned the sheep, but you don't think there's some shady ass scientists around the world that have been working on this? I always think of Keanu Reeves. Like Keanu Reeves does like really intense movies that I think have a lot of truth to them. Matrix, John Wick. You don't think that shit happens? John Wick's, that's a real fucking thing. Like, even, I forget which one, but it kind of gets into the occult dinner and like. Anyways, he also has done a movie called Replicas, where it's all about human cloning. And it is so fucking intense. We're definitely doing this shit.
Samples to clone rappers, but the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after
Or like, even if they don't clone you, like they kill you and then blame gang violence or something like that. Like a Nipsey Hussle is a great example of that. A Tupac. There's a lot of these huge characters that do such great things for their communities and have a real message behind their music. But if you don't fucking go along with shit, you out of here.
Samples to clone rappers, but the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after. They look different, eyes shifted, smile missing, skin lifted. It's scientific. If they can't control you, they erase the old. You get your duplication to enforce their message.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Tom.
It is scientific. If they can't control you, they erase the old. You get your duplication to enforce their message. They clone Gucci.
Kodak Black is a name that comes to my head. It's funny he says Gucci there.
If they can't control you, they erase the old. You get your duplication to enforce their message. They clone Gucci, clone Kodak, clone Eminem. He ain't raps his encore. Know that clone and rap.
Ooh, cloned Eminem. Oh, that's fucking. He hasn't rapped since Encore. Oh, that's so interesting. And it's so weird to see like Eminem today, like the way he shits on Trump supporters and stuff. I was just listening to The Real Slim Shady on like the way home from work. Like the shit he says in that song. It's like, wait, you're gonna say that all Trump supporters are bad? Meanwhile, like look what you rapped about through the whole beginning of your career.
Rappers when they overdose, clone Kodak, clone Eminem. He ain't raps his encore. Know that cloning rappers when they overdose to keep making money from producing more tracks. The game is a sham.
That's a huge thing, right? Like you don't even own your masters anyways. Like the record label fucking owns everything. We're seeing how much this stuff is coming out with Britney Spears and Kesha and all these artists. Kanye. Talking about like, you need to fucking own your masters. Like this is a huge issue.
Turning the rappers when they overdose to keep making money.
So they don't give a fuck about you. They'll fucking off you if they can get a thing that looks just like you. Why not?
Kodak, cloned Eminem, he ain't raps his encore. Know that cloning rappers when they overdose to keep making money from producing more tracks. The game is a sham, turning the artists who challenge to sacrificial lambs. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists in labs.
Jeez.
Official lambs, the labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists in labs. The executions.
And I always think about this, like the people at the top. You have to watch their interviews. You have to watch their TED Talks and what they speak about. None of these people at the top have any fucking faith in God. They are playing God. So if you have no faith in God and you want to play God, I mean, we know some of them are occultists and are literally into Satanists. But I think there's a large group of them that really aren't into any of it and are just like, nah, I got enough money. I got enough, like, and the ego comes out and goes like, yeah, we gonna be God now. We're gonna create viruses. We're gonna create vaccines to give everybody. Now we're, how long did Alex Jones talk about fucking human animal hybrids? That shit's going on. Like,
the labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists and labs. The executions have been televised, oh, they're on TMZ like every night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it change, but no one will ever do me the same.
Yo. Oh my god. Is this basically Tom's way of saying, like, if I stop speaking the truth, you know they got to me?
Have been televised, oh, they're on TMZ like every night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it change, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then.
Yo, it's real fucking weird looking at Tom bald. I mean, it kind of suits him, but like at the same time, it's just fucking weird.
Yes, again, rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated, duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix that can't escape.
Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about. The system trying to make me a fucking slave. I was designed different.
System designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix that can't escape.
What'd I say about Keanu?
If they killed the rappers who were spitting truth, they wouldn't have a messenger to reach the youth. So they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate tattoos and cloning facilities.
Oh my god.
If they killed the rappers who were spitting truth, they wouldn't have a messenger to reach the youth. So they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate.
This is all about the fucking kids. The plan from the top is just, we gotta get the kids. That's the whole fucking goal. And it's smart. We understand the brain and how it forms. So if you can form those habits and ideologies early, you have them for fucking life. And that's what the whole like communist agenda is. It's like the removal of faith in God, the implementation of like faith in state. State has to be a higher power than anything else, because you wouldn't give up your God-given rights when the state asked you to.
Tattoos and cloning facilities, messenger to reach the youth. So they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate tattoos and cloning facilities. Indie contracts say worldwide, label contracts say universal. For all of time and all forms, they own all your music, your
Yo, hold up.
So they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate tattoos and cloning facilities. Indie contracts say worldwide, label contracts say universal. For
Label contracts say universal.
all of time and all forms, they own all your music, your image, your name, and your person. Weird, right? I know you don't think that is facts, but for 50,000 and a hair sample, you can clone your dog or your dying cat. It's a
Let's go. We're speaking the truth here. This is what I'm talking about. Just fucking do some research,
think that
my
is
God.
facts, but for 50,000 and a hair sample, you can clone your dog or your dying cat. It's a
Bro, how long ago did they fucking clone that sheep? Like in the 99. This bitch is talking about cloning babies.
another way for them to win the war.
What do you think they're fucking doing in China and all these shady ass labs with the whole one kid policy? You don't think they're doing every single kind of experiment possible on those other babies that weren't the one kid in the family? There's a reason that governments are so fucking tight with China and the lack of human rights over there.
War by weaponizing important celebrities. Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll control all your enemies. You can clone your dog or your dying cat. It's another way for them to win the war by weaponizing important celebrities. Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll control all your enemies.
The executions have been televised, though. They're on TMZ like late night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it changed, but no.
I seen what he said. He said, "What the?"
I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it changed, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated, duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated. You can see the difference in their face now. Casualties.
Oh, it's the note fucking tattoos. I think that's what's fucking weird.
You can see the difference in their face now. Casualties of money and the fame. Posing for the cameras with that fake smile. A clone of someone who they used to be. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it changed, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated, duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated.
This is sick.
System designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated.
Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit. Tom MacDonald. Nova Rockefeller. That's a great fucking video. Cloned rappers. Oh, shit. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Orvis, your favorite tinfoil realist, not theorist. I hope you enjoyed. Like the video some more than just you and I watch this. Share the video, because that'd be fucking awesome. Anyways, we building greatness over here. Let's go. We're waking the people up, folks. Enjoy. Ciao, ciao.